Fellow Lions and guests, y'all ready to hear?
Wait a minute.
Okay. Y'all ready to hear a really good group tonight?
Yeah. They'll be here later.
They'll be here.
I'll show up after.
They got stuck on the freeway down here. Before these guys start, I want to do a couple of things here. First, I would like to acknowledge a couple of people here that aren't Lions tonight. I know there's several guests of the Lions, but these people are special friends of Sharon and I that we've known for a long time, and we wanted them to be here, part of this event tonight. Partly because they're just great friends of ours and we want them to be here. And secondly, I want to tell you a little bit about them. We've got with us tonight Dalton and Catherine Powell. Dalton was the drummer for the Bobby Fuller Four. He's sitting right back here. Stand up, Dalton, so everybody can see you. And Dick Schwein really liked him a lot because he recorded the song that they played down at when they had that Branch Davidian thing there in Waco. They played "I Fought the Law" at nighttime, so they got some moment there for them. And then also I would like to introduce another great friend, Danny Lucas McDaniel and his wife Betty and son Danny Joe. They've had the Danny's Music Box group here in El Paso for many years, and a lot of us have been buying our equipment from them for a long time. Danny Lucas was the drummer for Buddy Holly back in 1959, and he's sitting here with us tonight also. Danny, stand up. Hurry up, Danny. There he is. He was Danny. And I'll tell you what, he can still play drums. We had the opportunity of playing together a while back, about 3 or 4 months ago, and he got up there and hit it out of the park. He still plays. Great. Okay, guys, this group tonight, before they get up here and play, I want to tell you a little bit about who you're going to be hearing. The matriarch of this group is Patty Piscadeno.
Matriarch.
She's the matriarch. That's what I said. And yeah, no, not old lady. She's just a matriarch. You know, it's a fancy title for a person that's very deserving. And Patty is the executive director of the Rio Grande Cancer Foundation. They do great work. And I'm sure she'll tell you a little bit more about that here in a while. They've got a wonderful CD called The Kitchen Project. And all the money that comes in for that CD goes to the foundation. They do not make a dime off of it. But think about that. It's a great product. I listen to it all the time. It's fabulous. And so think about buying one. I'd like to introduce the group to you now. Besides Patty, her love of her life is the guy back on drums, Andre Bonagiti. And Andre, yes, he is Italian, and yes, he does like wine, and he sells wine for Glazer Distributors here in El Paso. So, you want to get to know him. He set you up.
His father sold.
Yeah, his father sold one, that's right.
Grandfather.
To my right, your left, is Buddy Winston. Buddy is what they call a medical physicist. That's a pretty fancy word. Yeah. And he owns a company called Radiological Physics Incorporated. Thank you. Almost there, right? They do a lot of work with the El Paso Cancer Center and the brain surgeons and all them guys. Okay. Now, over to my far left, your right. Over here we have Gary Hollis. And Gary, besides being a great guitar player, is a financial analyst for Cardinal Health here in El Paso. That's where their office is. And then last but not least, we have the granddaddy of the group. Can I say that?
He is a grandfather.
He's got gray hair. At least he's got hair. I don't have any. But anyway, this is the infamous Doug Neal. He's been with so many bands. He played with Randall Fuller back in the days after Bobby passed away. He played with Randy a little bit and a lot of other great musicians here in town. And I might add, back to Buddy over here, he also plays with Applejack. So you've heard that many times. Well, I had to slip that one in before I forget. It's one of those mental things you forget, if you don't do it real quick when you think about it. But anyway, This guy here, he sells chemicals for a company called Hilliard. They're a nationwide company. He travels all over the place and does a great job. And we're just glad that he's still doing a good job musically and everything. He's a great guy. Now, the last person I want to introduce to you is somebody really special to me now because I just met him about a month ago. His name is Eric Bozeman.
The rest of us aren't special.
No, you're special, but I've just known you a long time. The guy sitting over here to my right, behind the congas and the percussion and stuff, is Eric Bozeman. Eric Bozeman is a world-renowned drummer. He has played with Cab Calloway, he has played with Stevie Wonder, and he has played with Sting, just to name a few. It would take me probably another hour to tell you who all he has played with and who he has done things for, but he was the co-producer and engineer for the kitchen project for this group you're going to hear tonight. And we're just so glad that he's sitting back there playing, and he's phenomenal. And I'm going to start taking drum lessons with him next week. So you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So we're going to try it. But anyway, enjoy everybody. It is my pleasure to introduce to you PT and the Cruisers.
That's it. Come on. Buddy.